Welcome to this session about make part drawings. Make part drawings do exactly what the name says. It pulls all the parts from assembly and create drawings from the parts. It will also dig into the sub-assemblies and create drawings of the parts in the sub-assembly. So if we start the make part drawings menu, there are some things that we really don't use so much today, like versions folders. That's if you don't have Vault, you can export this and it will create versions folder, version 1, version 2, version 3, and so on to sort those files. That will not work very good when you have Vault because unique file names. So well. And we can create an assembly subfolder with a subfolder with the assembly name on. And of course, if you use versions folder, we can, instead of create a new version, we can just rerun the latest version. This session here is really, all of these settings here really was, the intention was to create manufacturing drawings from a model. It was used a lot for that. Today, a lot of customers use this just to create drawings for all the parts in a large assembly or so on. So they just start it and let all the drawings be created and they go in and just fix them afterwards. This is information for the title block in the drawing, or information for the drawing where you can add different stuff, like how many units to make of this component. Well, of this main assembly, we have two components and it will number up every drawing. So it will make one drawing from each part with all the information of how many of this part do we need to create. And then we can, of course, retrieve model dimension on new drawings, and we can use predefined drawings. It means that if I create drawings from this model and I go in and fix them, I add information, add text, and so on, I can use that information next time I create a drawing set. So we will not dig so deep into it, but if you want to see and read about, have a look at the configuration, and go in depth in this functionality, you can use the help manual, and you will also see there is a ini file here which are described quite well. But that's how this function is meant to work. So if I press OK now, it will drill through the model and create one drawing for each part as I have decided to do here. It's quite fast and quite easy, and I have retrieved the model dimensions on the new drawing, and we all know how that can be. So when it's finished now, I have 19 parts found. I do explore and it will pop the location. I can go in and look at these drawings and fix them and, well, whatever I like. So what happens next time I run this function? So if I do this make part drawings again, same folder, same setup, I do OK, and no drawings created because no part was modified. So if let's modify this part then and remove that hole just to make a change on it, like this, save it. Close it. No, I don't need to check it in. I just save the assembly and then we can start this function again. Here to Sovelia, make part drawings and just run it with the same settings. And you see one file is modified, this SI025. So of course I can go in and look at it here if I want to. So that's really how this function works. And if you take a look at the drawing, you see here are the information that I added, the client and the project and items per unit and items to make, So there are one item per unit, but I'm going to make 2 units now, and the 2 will be the total quantity. So it's filled out with the information. So what do we do if a part is deleted here? If I delete a component from here, I just save the assembly. Then I go here and I do make part drawings, and it will just chew through the model and it will say it's marked as deleted. So if we have a look in the folder here and find this 025, you see it's stamped with deleted because it don't exist anymore in there. So in the drawing set, it's got a stamp that it is deleted. Yes, so let's go to next session.